You ready? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hi, how you doing? Nugget has already taken her lap around the house, so she's calmed down a little bit. Maybe not. Hi. Before we do anything else, so welcome back. It's 2022. It is time to kick off the soap season again. So we are going to start with a Valentine's Day soap. This is the most beautiful soap I've ever made. I love it. It's gorgeous. It has a couple components. If you guys watched my last video with the goat moms and how many babies we're going to get, I did a little tiny sneak peek at the end of that video, and it was just one component of this soap. Let's see if I can show you guys what that is. These little roses. And those little roses are going to go right on top of the soap. This soap is going to be a layer of gray, which is activated charcoal. So we're going to use activated charcoal for the gray. We're going to do a white strip, a pink strip, a white strip, and then another gray strip. And then we'll put the flour on top of that. And then we are going to sprinkle on that some Epsom salt, or salts, as some people say, that have been dredged in pink mica. We have all the usual suspects. So we're using Alien Princess from Nature's Garden. And guys, I tell you, I showed you this oil in the Merry Christmas and looking forward to 2022. But man, I've been walking around the house and I would just take the cap off and give that a smell, and it is amazing. So I'm gonna read what's into it. You know me, if I don't read it, I'm gonna screw it up. So top notes: plum, heliotrope, gardenia, and mandarin. Mid notes are rose, violet, star jasmine, orange blossom, and then the base notes are musk, vanilla, amber, and cashmere woods. It is phenomenal, and we're gonna put it in an amazing soap. We're also doing another rose fragrance soap, and this is Moonflower. I am not a fan of this in the bottle, but I'll tell you, as it's aging in the soap, it's starting to smell really, really good. So we're gonna do two different designs. We're gonna see which one we're gonna kind of crowd pull at shows and see which fragrance people like the best, and then we're gonna keep that fragrance. And if it's Alien Princess, it'll get a whole new design. I can't do this design on a year-round basis. It just takes way too long. If it's Moonflower, we're going to use a partial throwback to our Floral Fantasy soap that we used to have as far as design goes. And you guys will see that when I make that soap. Or, yeah, I don't think it's in the world anywhere, so you probably can't find it. But this one, Valentine's Day, Alien Princess, and I'm going to pretty much just make soap and not really chit-chat through this video much. It's going to take a really long time because it's 5 layers of pouring, and I'm going to have to wait between each layer because I want every layer to be very smooth, glass-like. So I can't whip it up too thick when I pour it because then it won't be smooth enough. But that means I have to wait between each layer for it to harden enough that I can pour the next layer on top of it without it punching through and making a mess of the soap. So we'll do that for 2022. Let me crank this down just a tiny bit like that. I'm gonna try gloves again, guys. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm gonna say it. Every time I've worn gloves, almost every time. I've tried gloves a few times. 2 of the times I've dropped the container of lye. You guys know I keep lye outside and I go out and I get it and I bring it in. Well, I keep getting called out, so we're gonna try it with gloves. My hands are already sweating, so that's nice. These will be slipping around on my fingers very soon. All right, guys, so since it's the first video of the year, just gonna do a rundown of all the ingredients. I'm not gonna do it again this year with all the ingredients every time. We do olive oil, coconut oil, goat's milk, which I need to go out and get a bag, and lye. We use beaded lye. In this particular soap, we're going to use mica colorant and activated charcoal. We're going to use sodium lactate, which is a plant salt, as a hardener for the bar, and fragrance oil. So these are going to be tiny batches. Oh, ice bath. Use a little bit bigger cup this time. This is 24 ounces or 28 ounces, which really you can only get about 18 to 20 ounces in this before you start slopping over the edge. And this one is 32 ounces, actually 32 plus, but it measures up to 32. You guys let me know. I kind of like the soap videos without me yapping. I mean, I really do. It's not really more difficult for me to edit them, other than I have to stop and, you know, make sure I chop in the pieces where I'm actually talking. I heard somebody the other day, guys, said that they soap at 101 degrees. So I've seen more than one person say that. The reason I saw that comment is because they were saying that the alien princess seized up almost instantly. And then later down in the comment, it was like, I soap at 101 degrees. And I was like, that might be your problem. I soap at 86 degrees and it's worked out pretty well. I've had fewer issues, so I'm gonna stick with that. Tweak it a little bit if I have to. And some soaps you don't whip them as much. This one I'm obviously gonna try to work at super duper light trace, just so it flows into the mold quite easily. Takes a little tiny bit of activated charcoal to get you where you need to go. Still might have to add some white to it. Yep, I think it's a tiny bit too dark. Should have measured that so I can get it right in the next layer. Alright, I like that. I don't like that it went a bit soupy on me already and I haven't even added the oil. I'm just going to definitely spatula this, and it's ricing a little bit, but it stirs right out. Yeah, a little bit of ricing, not bad. I'm going to weigh this up. That's way heavy. You know what, I think I can actually move these now, that'd be smart. Okay, so this is just going to be layer 1. Well, it poured nicer than I thought it was going to, because it was looking a little chunky, so I have to move this carefully so I don't get it up and down the side walls of the soap. So that's layer 1. I want to ask you guys a question. You guys are familiar with Dum Dum suckers and how they do a mystery sucker? So basically when they comes to the end of their run on a sucker, when they add their next flavor into it, they have to extrude so much out in order to make sure that they have cherry instead of root beer or whatever. And what they'll do is they'll wrap that in a mystery paper so you don't know. And the lovely H loves the mystery Dum Dum. I was thinking, like, we kind of have sometimes, if you ever pour soap a bit, you have like this pour off, and I thought it might be kind of cool, you guys tell me, to make like a mystery soap. It's gonna have like all the different fragrances in it. It might smell horrible, I don't know. So I've been making up this batch. I think I'll take it to shows and see how it does. If nothing else, maybe people can enjoy it for like the novelty of it. Mystery soap. What does it smell like? Don't know. What are the colors? Don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Fun experiment. See what happens. So this is set up it's still jiggly, which is good. So I'm going to start on the next layer, which is going to be white. I'm going to do my lye solution in this one this time, because I'd rather dump my oil into here than try to scrape lye into there. So okay guys, so I'm gonna have to whip the white in the next level like a lot more, because that took like 30 minutes almost to set up. Not good. This layer is going to be pink. All right, y'all. Layer number 4, which is going to be white again. You can do it that way, and that was an accident. I wasn't paying attention. Alright y'all, the last melon, the last layer is also going to be gray. I could just blend this really hard since it's the last layer, but then it still won't pour smooth or as smooth as I want it. So I'm just still gonna have to wait to put the flowers on and the Epsom salts. We'll go one this way, then we'll go one the other way for dramatic effect. So, same process, we'll let that cure just a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the Epsom salt and the flowers that I showed you earlier, and then we'll be finished. Gross. And yeah, of course we hand place every flower. Be helping y'all's business, because I gotta make sure that it goes between each of the marked lines. So when I cut it, I mean, if I had to, if it got real ugly, I could just hand cut it. No, it's probably not a straight line. Goodness. Nope, it's definitely crooked. I think I'm gonna lean those back a little bit more. I feel like it's looking a little orangey in the video. Okay, now the magic. No. Kind of is though. It's really cool. Somebody's standing over there, but she didn't comment. Probably because she's thinking I'm a big dork. Would she be wrong? Is she gonna call me that on camera? Probably not. Maybe. I'm not gonna press my luck on that one, huh? Guess how much is too much? I guess there's probably not too much, because a lot of this is going to shake off. Pretty much only the salt that's in contact with the soap is going to stick there. That's pretty crooked too. Ta-da! What is up, guys? Through the magic of editing, it has been 24 hours, so we are going to cut the B-Day soap. That one. I'm gonna do one up there. I'll do one down here so you can see it more close up. Everybody likes a little something different with their soap cutting. I did not know that there was so much soap cutting craziness in the world. So people love to just the satisfaction of just cutting soap. It's a thing. So I'm gonna try to cut some up there. I'll do some down here, and I'll show some shots like from off to the side, close up, whatever we can give you guys. So enjoy the cutting. So the trash can is right below me. I call this burping the baby. Any of the loose salt that was gonna come off will fall off in the trash can and not get bound up in the soap cutter. Still plenty on there, just all the loose bits get knocked off. First look. Got a little splash of pink right there. That's why I was saying in the video it's important not to splash soap around on the side walls of the mold, because then you end up with a little line there. Do I think anybody will care besides me? Probably not. As I have said, one of the most beautiful soaps I've ever made. The contrast of the pink, the white, and the gray, phenomenal. If any of you super sleuths were watching yesterday, right up there on top of the refrigerator, I sat a bar of soap up there for you weirdos like me that like to look in the background of people's videos, or if you're looking in the background of pictures, that's me. So I thought I'll throw that up there. If somebody sees it, cool. If not, you just now got your first sneak peek, and it is gorgeous. So I got all kinds of drips on this one. I was not very careful. I think I'm my own worst critic most of the time. Yeah, I know my soap cutter's not very clean. Sometimes I'm meticulous about cleaning it. Other times I'm like, it's a soap cutter. It has soap on it. It's very, very important for string placement. Every single string has to be aligned perfectly, or I will chop a rose in half. Some of these are a bit sketchy, and that rose is going to be a little closer to the front or back than I like it. And it looks like I'm going to clip the back of this rose right here regardless. Sometimes it is what it is, and we'll just go with it. See all that pink falling off? I probably should have cut this the other way so that salt doesn't get pushed through into the soap. Might be okay though. I don't want to touch the top too much. There she is, guys. V-Day 2022. My roses are a little off to the side. Let's see if I can get one where the flower is actually right in the middle, or more middler. Yeah, you can see where right here, that's actually a piece of the rose that I shoved down in there, so it was a little close on the cut on that. I guess that's the end of the excitement, and then I'll just keep cutting these ladies. Yeah, I can't say enough about how much I love this soap. Let me bring you down for this one. For you people that like your soap up close, you get the crunchy sound of the soap cutter. Alright guys, that is it for that one. It will be available on Etsy on February 1st, which gives you 13 days. We ship out same day as you place the order or next day, unless it's a weird Saturday thing. Our post office is only open until like noon on Saturday, so I have driven to other post offices that either open earlier than ours or close later than ours just to get an order out. So it will go out same day or next day. It's going to be the same price as all of our other soap, even though it's a pain in the butt, tremendous amount of work. It smells amazing though, it's beautiful. We make a great Valentine's Day gift, so go get them. Other than that, thanks for watching, and again, go click all the buttons, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, say hi to Nugget in the comments, and here's a baby picture of Nugget. All right, just for fun. Thanks guys, bye.